First tonight, a high school football player and his mother are suing the state of North Carolina over his name, image, and likeness. The lawsuit claims the state overstepped its authority by restricting his right to NIL. Now a change could be coming to how the compensation is handled in public schools altogether. The lawsuit is asking the court to throw out the state board's current NIL policy. Meanwhile, rule changes are expected to be discussed this week. Queen City News reporter Shakira Speaks explains what this could mean for the future of the policy in the state.
A name, image, and likeness policy handed down in June from North Carolina education officials could soon be reversed. Board members passed a temporary rule banning all NIL activities for student athletes at public high schools in North Carolina. Now, one of the nation's top quarterbacks, Faison Brandon, is suing the state over its restrictions.
The family's legal argument is that the Board of Education exceeded its authority. If you read the Senate bill, it says the Board of Education can regulate the, quote, use of NIL. It does not ban NIL. So you should regulate NIL use, not prohibit NIL altogether.
Brandon was offered a deal from a, quote, prominent trading card company to sign memorabilia before graduation. The lawsuit names the State Board of Education and its Department of Public Instruction as defendants, claiming the June policy decision blocked the deal. Sports and entertainment lawyer Melinda Morris-Zanoni believes the family has a compelling argument.
Their public policy argument was your students first, learning should be paramount in high school, and there's just not enough guardrails in place.
Now, the state board is taking another look at its policy on Wednesday. Members are expected to vote on it Thursday. The board will listen to a presentation from general counsel officials about proposed rules that would allow NIL profit under a set of guidelines that include restrictions as well as reporting requirements to the board and school officials.
The money can be substantial for top athletes. For many families, it can be a life-changing opportunity. So if North Carolina does not permit and his trading card offer is rescinded, he'll have damages.
There are 38 states that allow NIL activities, and North Carolina is not one of them. But private school athletes are allowed.
If he loses, the effect on North Carolina is you're going to see top athletes cross state lines, or you're going to see them transfer to top private high school programs like Providence Day School. I mean, you've got Brandon's future Tennessee teammate, David Sanders Jr., has a website with merch. Why shouldn't Brandon have the same opportunities? So if North Carolina digs their heels in on this issue, it could create private school super leagues.
If the vote on Thursday passes, the new proposals would then move on to be discussed in public hearings. Reporting in Charlotte, Shakira Speaks, Queen City News.
Now, in these new proposals, state education leaders are laying out guidelines for athletes to follow. This would include that compensation is not based on athletic performance, and students and their parents would have to complete an NIL course. The proposal also lays out what students can and cannot do to earn the compensation. The state board says if the rules pass the vote this week, the final vote would be in January of next year, with the start date set for July 1st.